is discrimination. It is treating a person unfairly or badly based on their personal characteristics that they cannot control. Discrimination has been a problem in society for many years. But thanks to people in history who have spoke up on this matter, society has finally noticed the issues and has started making changes for the better. People have started standing up for themselves and others, and it has made a big difference in the world. With this being said, discrimination and bullying is still a major issue in the world. Everyone has experienced some kind of discrimination at some point in time in their lives, either because of their gender, their race, their religion, their sexual orientation, etc. Whether it be in school, at work, or while shopping at a local store. So, if we have all experienced discrimination and know how it feels, why is it still such a big issue? Do we as human beings just not care about how what we say and do to others make them feel? In the last 15 years, discrimination against the LGBTQ has been brought to the world's attention. Anti homosexuality has always been a major issue, even before it was normalized. Nowadays, people feel more comfortable coming out about their sexual orientation because it is not as frowned upon as it used to be. However, quote unquote, gay bashing is still a serious issue, especially for adolescents. A lot of LGBTQ report cruel, inhuman, and prejudiced treatment by others. Imagine walking down the hall, going to your next class, and someone tripping you and calling you ugly names in front of everybody, or not being able to take the person that you want to take as your date to the school formal just because it's prohibited. Just think about the emotional damage that can do to a person who's still trying to figure out who they are and what they want to do with their life. Bullying among LGBTQ causes major emotional distress such as social rejection, isolation, diminished social support, and verbal and physical abuse. According to federal remedies for the LGBTQ, statistics show that 84% of LGBTQ are verbally harassed, 40% are physically harassed, and 19% are assaulted. Would you want to go to school if this were happening to you? Would you feel safe? I wouldn't. Studies show a 75% decline in academics. 39% of LGBTQ students have a truancy issue, and 28% drop out of school altogether. This discrimination has caused high results of depression and suicide among the LGBTQ. This is a violation of basic human rights to education, freedom of expression, privacy, personal security, and freedom of discrimination. So, what can we do to help with this issue? We could start challenging stereotypes, discussing stereotypes, choosing different ways to group our kids up in school and making them interact with other people instead of just their clique. We can provide a wider range of role models or promote inclusion and appreciation for the benefits of diversity. We could do this by including parents more in school activities, teaming up with different organizations and groups in the community, encouraging open discussion of controversial issues, and promoting the use of student voice. In a study done a while back in Massachusetts, 1,253 students were surveyed. 10% of them reported to be homosexual and also reported to be at a higher risk for depression, self harm, and suicide. This all came about because of other people that they were in school with bullying them and harassing them. Imagine you being one of those people who's bullying or harassing somebody simply because of who they are and who they like. And they go home and they try to commit suicide because of what you said. But by then, it's too late. It's too late to say you're sorry. So don't be that person. Figuring out who we are has a lot to do with what happens in our grade school years. Being bullied for who you are will take a huge toll on your mental health while growing up. If we were all the same in this world, imagine how boring it would really be. Is it really that big of a deal if someone's homosexual or transgender? How is it affecting your life? It's not. So choose to be kind because you never know how someone feels or what they go through. We need to come together and stop discriminating against people and making them feel worthless just because of who they are.